Hey, this is James, the unofficial mayor of Cowboy Country, and your favorite stadium guy. And um, I'll admit, work has been just absolutely crazy. Um, we had some kind of we had training all week long, and then we had to do our normal work on top of that. So anyway, I'm going to give you the results of week 8, I believe. Yeah, and then the predictions for week 9. So unfortunately, a week ago, on Friday, October 18th, BYU beat Oklahoma State. That's the bad news. The good news is I predicted BYU was going to win. So it was 38-35. Iowa State beat UCF. Ironically, the same score, 38-35. Excuse me. K-State had a hard time at the beginning with West Virginia, but they rolled. And to beat West Virginia 45-18 on the road, I think that shows that Kansas State is a legitimate contender for the Big 12 title. I did pick Arizona State. Unfortunately, Cincinnati won. I picked Houston, and Kansas won big time. Maybe they got a hold of Michael Jordan's secret sauce from Space Jam. I don't know. Colorado did beat Arizona. I predicted that one. And I was wrong. I had picked Tech over Baylor, and Baylor won big time. 59-35. The last one, considering I hope to be going to TCU next year, the fact that TCU beat Utah, I'm not upset about. I was wrong about the prediction. Clearly, Utah felt like they were not doing well, and they fired their offensive coordinator. So, all right, let's get to week 9. Oklahoma State's at Baylor. Oh, by the way, to give you a little bit more content on the channel, I plan on being at the Baylor game with my beloved wife, with my amazing wife, and so we will be doing a video of Baylor's McLean Stadium. You can't show any of the game footage because that's considered copyright by the Big 12, but I will try to do as much of the inside of McLean Stadium as I can. I am picking BYU over UCF. I am picking Texas Tech over TCU. My head says Tech's going to rebound, and my heart is saying go Frogs. So I think West Virginia is going to rebound over Arizona. I think I'm picking Utah over Houston, even though it's in Houston, and Houston played pretty good when they played at TCU, so we'll see. I still think that Isaac Wilson is going to be a good quarterback. It's just he's going to need some time to develop. I'm picking K-State over Kansas, and I'm picking Colorado over Cincinnati, mainly because it's at Colorado. BYU showed that playing above altitude does, in fact, make a difference. So that's why I'm going with them. So since there's only 7 games in the Big 12 schedule, I'm going to predict 3. I'm going to pick 3 games with the ACC to make up the difference. Obviously, I can't talk about the Syracuse-Pitt game because that game's already taken place. But I'm going to go with Virginia Tech over Georgia Tech. It's in Blacksburg, Lane Stadium is a very difficult place to go on the road and win at. So, and I'm going to pick Miami over Florida State. Back in the day, in the late 80s, this was a huge, huge game that usually the winner had a fast track to play for the national championship. The mighty have fallen. Actually, Miami is back on the rise. Cam Ward is a phenomenal quarterback and legitimate Heisman Trophy candidate. So, and I'm going to pick SMU over Duke, even though it's in Durham. So, and I said for the Oklahoma State Baylor game, I'm saying 35-31 Cowboys. But I will say once again, for Oklahoma State, they've got to start throwing to their tight end more. They simply do. This will open up opportunities to throw to Owens and Stribling and Presley. I think Bowman has become too predictable in his who he wants to throw the ball to. He's got to throw to other people. I was very happy that last week against BYU, he threw to a couple freshmen, had a couple catches. So he's got it. He's got to get that young tight end involved, and I think that'll open up for the offense for everybody else. So don't forget, I will be at Baylor's game tomorrow. I'm genuinely nervous about Oklahoma State making a bowl. So I hope they get the job done. If you are new, please hit like and subscribe. I do want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. By the way, in the coming weeks, I will try to get down to San Angelo. Texas State is in the middle of doing some construction, some renovating. It was somebody else that's about to start a renovation project that I learned about online. And, Sacramento State. That's this. I know a lot of people are like, who that cares about Sacramento State? Well, Sacramento is a top 50 TV market. And my understanding is Sacramento State wants to join the Pac-12. If they can get a better football stadium, that would make them a very attractive candidate. Not just because you got Fresno State and San Diego State and Oregon State and Washington State, the West Coast teams, and Boise as well. I think geographically it makes sense. But considering that Sacramento State, if they join the Pac-12, the Sacramento Kings has said that they will let Sacramento State play in their arena for men's and women's basketball games. I think that would be huge. To have access to a facility that nice for basketball would make a huge difference in recruiting. I think they would be able to get much better players, and I think that would be awesome. I definitely think that they are a legitimate candidate to join the Pac-12, and I will show you next week. I will show you the renderings for Sacramento State. So until then, I hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching.